today, but I'm clean. Where did I put my water? There it is. There it is. Okay, here we go. Nice. All right.
Hi, everyone.
Ooh. Here, are you going to sit down? You can't eat deodorant. No tear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do we always have to be weird? She's eating deodorant. Please don't eat deodorant.
We'll start in a second.
Wait, we're currently getting deodorant up. Don't eat the damn it,
The dog is trying to eat deodorant.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been fun having you visit, Tear, but you're gonna leave now. It's like she knew what I was saying. Oh, Tear. Everything's okay. Okay. That's good, guys. That's a wrap with that. All right. Take care, Tear. All right.
Hi, Micah.
Holy shit.
Yes, it's about to get spooky. Not very spooky, but...
Do you feel like we look like that, those farmers? You know the one who has a pitchfork?
Oh.
And then you have like a shovel?
I don't remember what it is.
Sorry, guys. I just got out of the shower. I have no makeup on. My dog's trying to eat deodorant. You guys get to see what I look all natural. And this right here is from a fire performance where I burned off my hair. So let's cover that up. It makes me look like I'm balding prematurely. Did you see that freshness?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, you talk, Bam Bam. I'm going to drink some water for a second. Okay, stare at me while I drink water. That's a good idea. It's kind of dark in here.
Yeah. I think it's that blue light.
I don't think it is. Hi, everybody. This is Detroit Alley Cat. This is Bam Bam.
Are we still doing Bam Bam?
Yeah, what did we call you yesterday?
Voodoo.
Okay. This
I
is...
don't like that.
So here's the thing with... I almost called her Tear. Here's the thing. Oh, well, I'm going to tell you what the topic is. It's actually... I don't know if you're going to like it, okay, guys? Definitely not. You guys are better looking. I don't think I'm better looking. Maybe Bam Bam with her little...
With my old lady glasses.
She's doing that whole evil secretary thing today. So today's topic, I got one eyebrow. One. Okay. Hot mess. Today's topic is going to be Kanye West. Believe it or not, that's actually like a true crime situation. Maybe boring, but I actually know about it. Who's that?
My dad.
Tell your dad to go away for a bit.
Do you like my screensaver?
It's cute. But, what was I talking about before that? Really?
Oh, my name, right?
Yeah. So we were at a gig yesterday and we were we were talking about Bam Bam over here. And this has got something to do with paranormal. So she sometimes will look at you and say, I have a bad feeling. Now, if she ever says that, can you guys hear my dog in the background? I'm just wondering, because I hear my dog in the background. Okay, so anyway, if she... It's...
Leave him alone. Get away from him.
So, I've got a husky shepherd, and she's getting a little crazy right now. I think I gotta go get her. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. You can barely hear the dog, really? Maybe I'll leave her out then. You can barely hear that? All right. I can hear her. It's very distracting. We're going to put this mic up a little bit so you guys can hear better. Can you guys hear better when I do that? Hello? Okay.
That would have sucked if anyone had Headphones on.
I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I'm very distracted right now. My dog is like going all in over there. All right. So this is the reason. Oh, come on. Okay. All right, Tier. We get it. I don't understand. She does this every Sunday. She freaks out at the same time. It's like she can sense that we're about to do it. No, I don't think she does like Kanye. I know that Bam Bam did not want to do this. Okay, all right, wait, let's go back. I didn't explain to you what happened yesterday. She's just confusing me. I really can't handle too many like things to hear at once because it just makes me very confused. And my dog, even though you guys can't hear her, we lost a person. They were like, I'm out of here. My dog is just growling and growling and growling. So anyway, yesterday we were at a gig and, we were talking about Bam Bam's name. And I realized that if Bam Bam ever says to you, I have a bad feeling, you have to stop whatever you're doing, whatever she has a bad feeling about, and you have to basically like drop everything and run because she's like seriously the harbinger of death. So she said don't look at me like that. She's had a bad feeling 3 times and each time has been progressively worse, like bad, badder, awful. And she can predict horrible stuff. So I was thinking her name should be Voodoo. But she didn't like that, and she thinks that I'm trying to be mean to her, which I'm not. I'm not trying to be mean to her. I just think that she's creepy. Oh, that's a good one. Should we call her creepy?
What?
Yeah, let's call
it nice.
Yeah, she is creepy. She's totally creepy. All right, so let's talk about Kanye West. I feel like Tier has been quiet for a whole 1 second, and that is
Should I take my glasses off? It's like clearing.
Adair. Hi, Adair. So we were talking about Bam Bam's name. She doesn't like it. So we were going over names that we could give her, creepy or voodoo, because she is creepy. She's creepy. I'm sorry, guys. So let's see. I feel like I get off topic. You got to say something, voodoo. That doesn't roll off the tongue like Bam Bam does. It doesn't. All right. So
you didn't tell him your name.
My name is Detroit Alley Cat. It says it right there on the top of the screen, crazy.
Oh, so my name's crazy now.
I mean, that doesn't roll off the tongue either. All right. So here's the reason why I thought Kanye West would be an interesting topic, okay? I think it's kind of funny because I actually like Kanye West. I think he's a little bit crazy, but he says things that I really can't explain why I think he's funny, but I honestly think that he outs celebrities in ways that nobody else does. I think it was 2018 or something like that. He got on stage and he basically talked about Rock Nation and Jay-Z and Beyonce. And he told the crowd a whole bunch of stuff that nobody knew. He said that Jay-Z had killers and was going to come out and kill him. And then he said that Beyonce wasn't going to perform at the VMAs unless they voted her for the best video of the year. And he just said all these crazy things. And everybody was like, what if he's telling the truth? And then the week after that, he ended up admitting himself into the loony bin. I know that's not the politically correct term for insane asylum, but I don't think you call them insane asylums anymore either. So then, as time progressively goes on, we have the whole big 220 Trump, Biden craziness. I guess that was a presidential situation, right? But to me, it was just crazy. I'd never experienced a presidential campaign that bad. They just seemed to totally blast each other. And it was just absolutely insane. I keep buffering. Really? That sucks. I'm going to check it out, Adair. Let me see why I'm buffering. Maybe we have to connect or disconnect. I hope we don't, because that would really suck. Let me check. I'm looking. Oh, look. There's real live alley cats in Detroit we were going to check out. All right, so we got that. Let's see. We're going to watch ourselves. Oh, we got to watch a cartoon first. Or commercial. All right, we're not buffering on my side, so. Hopefully it'll stop a buffering, Adair. So 220 brings the whole Biden and Obama situation about, and that was a really bad presidential year. It seemed to be a lot of controversy. Of course, we had Corona. There was all sorts of things coming out. And then Kanye West's wife, Kim Kardashian West, decides that she's going to be an attorney and she's getting people out of prison. Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay. So Kim Kardashian's father was her late father. He's now passed away. He was words have just not been right in my mouth lately. I don't know why. So Kim Kardashian's father was the actual attorney for O.J. Simpson. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. So the reason Kim Kardashian and her family has so much money is because they made so much money and she is creepy, Adair. Don't tell her she's cute. And so they made so much money because basically O.J. Simpson, I don't care what anybody says, he killed Nicole Simpson, and maybe one day we'll cover that, but he killed Nicole Simpson, and because O.J. had such good money and good attorneys, he was able to get off. And all this money that the attorneys made, they went towards the family. And so his wife, Kris Jenner, who ended up meaning Caitlyn Jenner, who was the late, what was his name before it was Caitlyn Jenner, their name? You don't know, do you?
I used to know. I don't remember.
I'll
look it up.
Okay, so Kris Jenner's husband is this used to be this Olympic person, but then they transformed into Caitlyn Jenner. But Kris Jenner was married to O.J. Simpson's attorney, who I can't think of his name, but Kris Jenner actually ended up being a really smart businesswoman. And she basically made that family what it is. And they joke about it. Bruce Jenner. That's what we were thinking about. So Kris Jenner made that family what they are, right? And she is called Momager because she's like this. She basically took their fame and turned it into money, which I wish I could do that, but we don't have that first step up yet. So Kim Kardashian wanted to be like her father, except she didn't want to go to school for 7 years for a Juris Doctorate. Or I think it's called a jurisprudence, or I think it's a Juris Doctorate, whatever you get to become an attorney. And so instead of doing that, she worked with a law firm, and now she's currently studying to take the bar, except I don't think she's taken the bar. And then she got to meet President Trump when he was the president, and she was getting people out of prison and working with President Trump for like some prison reform or whatever. So that made national headlines. And the reason I'm talking about that is because Kanye West ended up meeting President Trump. Well, all these celebrities in Hollywood right now, aka Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're all pro the Biden administration that used to be the Obama administration that used to be the Democrats. I don't know why all of Hollywood backs the Democrats. That's like a subject that I'm not too sure about, but for some reason they do. It even goes to Hillary Clinton, who people pretty much hate. But for some reason, the celebrities in Hollywood like that political party, the Democrats. And Kanye I think he must have went with his wife to work with Trump, but he decides that he's going to be a Republican and he's pro-Trump. Okay, so you have all of Hollywood that is pro-Biden, and Kanye's over here going, yay, Trump. Well, if you've decided that you like Trump, for some reason you are the devil, right? So I've noticed that, like, now, if you are against everybody's political beliefs, nobody wants to hear what you have to say. You get labeled all these horrible things. And that's pretty much what happened to Kanye. And so during that time, Kanye decides he's going to run for president, which is kind of funny, right? So you got this whole Trump and Biden situation going on. And then in the middle somewhere is Kanye, who says he's going to run for president. Now, I was all for this, right? Because it was definitely what the nation needed, was some laughing. And so I was like, Kanye, 2020, take it. Of course, I was alone. You didn't want Kanye to win?
No.
Why? I think that he might have actually been a decent president. He is a little crazy.
He's very crazy.
Okay, but how can we prove that none of the presidents that have ever been haven't been crazy?
Oh, they've all been crazy.
So what would be worse? Why would it matter if Kanye was president?
I don't know. I don't know political stuff, and you know that.
I think that political stuff is something that is kind of hard to talk about, because right now we're in a situation with our nation that if you talk about political stuff and people do not agree with what you're saying, you get vilified and people will talk about you like you're evil. And I don't understand how that happened to our nation, because for the first time ever, if you don't say what everybody tells you to say, you're a bad person. And that shouldn't be. We should all be able to talk about how we feel and debate and discuss and to research and agree with, like, check things out. We don't have to all agree with each other. But I digress. So we're going back. So Kanye is running for president, right? So he goes up and he's going to give his speech to everybody. And he's basically like, oh, we lost more people. Is it still rolling? Oh, it is rolling. Okay. So Kanye is basically gets up in front of this presidential speech and he starts talking about how Kim got pregnant and she wanted to get an abortion. It's a pretty famous speech. You could probably Google it. Have you seen it?
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah. So he got up in front of all these people and he starts crying and he starts talking about how Kim was going to have an abortion and he wouldn't have had a daughter. And I mean, it was very weird. There are some things you just don't need to tell everybody. And I think that if you're going to talk about, you know, if your wife had an abortion, you should probably discuss that with her first.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people don't need to know that. And I mean, if you want to talk about it, then you need to have, I went out and in and it's still buffering. Sorry. And I'm the only one commenting. Yeah, I see that, Adair. I'm going to type. Should I come back? I don't want to do that, though. If we go back out and in, will it go back to the place we were?
No. If it's buffering for anyone else, let us know.
Is anyone else getting a bad connection? Oh, my goodness. Else getting bad. Oh, it's not buffering for you, Micah? Good. Well, at least that I know somebody has got it. Bad connection. I'm just going to finish. Oh, Thicky Nicky. I didn't see a Thicky Nicky. Bad connection. I can't spell. I'm just going to write this out and see if anybody can see this. But I think, Adair, you might be in a weird spot with your internet. Because typically we don't get people saying it's you, Dak.
It's not you.
Is anyone else? Oh my goodness. I didn't write bad connection, did I?
You did, and then you deleted it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Okay, at least I'm not losing it,
Is
right?
anyone else bad connection?
Thank you, Bam Bam. Is anyone else getting you better remember where I was in that story.
Oh,
You don't, do you?
the speech about an abortion,
All right, that's good.
right?
Yeah. Oh, question mark. Good Lord. Stop it. Stop laughing at me. All right. So she basically writes, so he does that. He goes in front of all these people and he announces that his wife was going to get an abortion, blah, 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 blah. So head on over to year 2021. Kim decides the family, the Kim Kardashian, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which is their reality TV show.
Yeah.
You know about that.
Yeah.
They announced that that's going to be the end of their run. Do you remember that?
End of their show?
Yeah.
No. I don't
So
pay
they-
attention to
Okay, well, I'm helping you out then.
that. Okay.
All right. So they announced that it's going to be the end of their show, right? And then at the very end of the show, I don't know because I didn't watch it, but they have a clip of her, Kim, talking to her mom, Kris Jenner. And she basically says that she needs to leave Kanye because she can't be there for him. And he wants to disappear to Wyoming and she needs to live in LA. And so guess what? Kim decides that she's going to get a divorce with Kanye. You knew that?
Yep.
Okay. So Kim and Kanye start the divorce process, but Kanye does not want to get a divorce with Kim. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know the whole situation from this point.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I was reading about it.
Oh, you were reading about it.
Well, I saw like a screenshot of one of the texts he sent Kim, and I was like, "What the hell is
What
this?"
did he send her?
Like it's like this weird all in caps, like I don't know. It's like pictures, like screenshots of him texting her, and like he wouldn't leave her alone, and like he was going after Pete Davidson and all that. And I was like,
Yes.
I was just curious as to what the hell was happening.
Okay, so
So,
that's the thing. So Kim wants to get a divorce and Kanye doesn't. Well, somewhere in the between this, Kim goes on Saturday Night Live, which I didn't even know people watch Saturday Night Live. Like, is TV a thing? So she ends up meeting this guy who's 12 years younger than her. Did you know that?
yeah.
So this guy's name's Pete Davidson. Had you ever even knew who that was?
You might want to.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, we don't know who you are, but we're just gonna wish you well. Go ahead, press that button. Take care. What the
That
hell?
was nice.
How do we get rid of somebody?
Here, wait. Go to the three dots
Okay.
and report.
All right. So, yeah, I've never had anybody. Can you do two of them?
I would just do that one.
That one?
Yeah.
All right. So we've.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
This-
I don't know if we're going to be able to get this.
I put them in timeout.
Well, I think we should get rid of that too because we
Yeah.
don't want people to see that. I'm sorry, you guys. We've had a very weird person join our chat, and I don't believe that they are a real person.
300 seconds.
Yeah, 300 seconds is 5 minutes. We put them in a 5-minute
I don't know
timeout.
how to
Like,
do
that's
that.
going to help. I didn't even know you could make accounts that had that, but apparently you can. I've never had anyone with that kind of a name pop on here.
Yeah.
So we have someone with like a very offensive name pop on here. What is going on? Oh my. Okay, so we're going to just keep going. We've had another person come on here with a weird name.
I just-
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, we're having some technical difficulties. Welcome to Weirdness. I don't know how this happened. Is this like a thing?
Mhm.
It is for real?
Yeah.
Why?
It's bots.
Oh,
Usually.
we're getting bot attacked by really weirdo names. So we apologize if you see something weird up there.
Yeah, it's a troll.
It's a troll. Hello, looks like you have a troll tonight. Yeah, I guess that's what we have. So you guys, I apologize if you see something really, really weird. I'm going to put Bam Bam on the hunt and destroy mission. Well, I mean, I do think that name looks like something, but what? Who? Oh, that can't be. We don't know who. Oh my goodness. We're getting attacked. Well, how did we get this? Look what you've done. Did you have a bad feeling about tonight? So just taking an intermission from our topic, Bam Bam over here can predict evil things. She can predict when bad things are going to happen, and so I'm calling her. What is that? Wow,
It's just nice.
oh my god, I wish I could tell you what this name is because this one's pretty
They probably
funny.
saw it.
We're doing that right now. We can't block them for some reason.
I hid them so they can't comment.
Well, you got to put them in a timeout.
Well, if you hide them, then they're.
All right, we're hiding them. Like that's gonna help our situation. Okay, so we're gonna ignore the trolls now. Okay, so back to Kanye. Where was I? Oh, Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're in Saturday Night Live. Kim's gonna go on Saturday Night Live, and she meets this guy's name. What's his name?
Pete Davidson.
I've never heard of this guy before Kim Kardashian,
I have.
but Bam Bam over there has. I didn't even know that Saturday Night Live was still on air. So she meets him, and they do some like Jasmine and Aladdin skit. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
And she basically asks him to kiss her, and he does. And that begins their romance. Now, most people that are getting a divorce would not go at it like Kanye did, but he did not enjoy that Kim was dating another man. And so he was starting to send out somewhat threatening messages to this guy. And then I think that he began somewhat stalking Kim online and harassing her, which is really weird because I feel like Kim tried to stay friends with him and keep it amicable, but it just started getting really bizarre. Like he's dating this chick named Julia Fox, or he was. And while he's dating this girl, he sends all these roses to Kim on Valentine's Day. And he takes pictures of this and puts it on his Instagram. And just so you know, if you want to see some crazy stuff, go on Kanye West's Instagram.
He deleted everything.
But he'll put things up for like 24 hours and then he'll delete it. So you always want to pay attention to what Kanye's doing because he's going to just post something crazy and then delete it.
If you look it up, you can find everything. It's already.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So there's probably a bunch of stuff that I didn't see. I just saw stuff from being on Instagram. And that's when it started catching my attention. Like something's going on and it's really bizarre. So, Bam Bam's being trolled on her phone.
Mm-hmm. By my sister.
So then, after that, what happened next? Okay, so then he breaks up with this Julia Fox girl, and then he starts going out with another girl, and her name is Cheney something. And here's where it gets really bizarre, okay? So Cheney is an Instagram model, and she looks just like Kim Kardashian. Google her. Google her name. Who is Kanye West dating right now? And so I was looking at her pictures today on Instagram, and it is actually a little chilling.
He's dating Julia Fox.
No, he's not. Now he's dating Cheney something. I just had her on Instagram looking at her. He was dating Julia Fox, who was in some movie called Hidden Gems, which I've never heard of that movie. And
This girl, Irina Shake.
I don't know if her name was Shani something.
This girl.
She looks just like Kim Kardashian. I'm gonna Google her. I'm getting up that Instagram because I bet you it's still on there. So Shani Jones. Now I can't hold up my tablet because I think it will give you a blare, but I'll try. I know that you can sometimes Google things. Did we really lose that many people?
No, it does that. Remember?
Oh,
That
yeah,
happened
yeah,
last
yeah.
time.
Okay, so this is Kanye West's new girlfriend. Can you guys see it? No, you can't. It's like a blare. Okay, we'll try it again. Here we go. All right, you can't see it very good. Oh, there it goes. But she looks just like Kim Kardashian. Sorry, guys, I pushed the microphone in the corner. And so that in itself gets really weird. And then Kanye makes his new video, his new music video. This is where it gets super weird. Can you guys hear me? Angie, I know you're still there. If you can hear me, can you type you can hear me? Because everyone kind of disappeared. And so Kanye makes his new video, right? And I don't know. Oh, good. Thank you, Nikki. Thick Nikki. Yep. Okay, perfect. So his new video, I don't really listen to Kanye's music so much. I just like to kind of watch him because he makes me laugh because he's so freaking crazy, right? But if you guys get a chance, go to his Instagram. It's Kanye West. Look, he's got like 100 of them. But now he's no longer Kanye. He's just Ye. Thank you, Micah. With a Y and a Yee. Yee. He's a Yee. And he also makes these shoes called Yeezy.
Oh my god. Oh.
They look like Crocs. And they're like $300. So, oh, look. He's got new things on there right now. So we're gonna go on there because he's got all kinds of crazy weird things about. All right, what's this guy's address? What? Okay, so what's that guy's name again?
Pete Davidson.
So he's putting stuff about Pete Davidson all over here. Again, I believe his real name is David Pollock, and you can read it. Cyrus 16, originally from Atlantic City, Brooklyn. He lived in apartments his whole life with others. What? All right.
I'm going to make sure that's Pete Davidson's profile. Hold on.
So he's, Kanye's posting about Pete Davidson. And he actually, wow, this is crazy. He took this video that he had down.
I don't think that's Pete Davidson's Instagram.
This is Kanye's West.
No. I'm looking in the picture.
I know, but he's trying to say that this is Pete Davidson.
Dave Cyrus.
All right, so Kanye apparently thinks that there is another person out there that is Pete Davidson, but his name is Dave Cyrus. It's on his Instagram right now. And let's get back to this video. But if you want to, you can go on to Kanye West's Instagram. He's got weird stuff up right now. So he makes this video, and it's like this cartoon video. And if you remember back in the day, Tool did a cartoon video. I think it was Sober.
Oh, so I think this Dave Cyrus guy is like a manager or something for Pete Davidson because he's posting for Pete Davidson.
Oh.
Like this.
We don't know what this guy's deal is that Kanye's posting about, but I'm sure it's interesting. So, did you ever see that Tool video, Sober? Mm-hmm. It's all cartoons. You'd like it. It's good. But I love Tool.
I know.
Oh. So anyway, Kanye makes this video, and it's all cartoons, and it's for his Donda videos or his Donda record. And the thing is with Donda is that is the name of his mother who's passed away. but this video is all like claymation, I guess, and it's pretty much Kanye chopping off Pete, what's his name?
Davidson.
Pete Davidson. He's not got that great of a name. Chopping off his head, holding it, riding around with the motorcycle, burying it, and roses growing out of his head. This is true. This is true. And I was watching this and people are like, Kanye, what are you doing? And I was like, this is like real live, watching a real live true crime thing happen. Like, if I was Kim Kardashian, and I don't really like the Kardashians, but I would fear for my life.
Mm-hmm.
I would fear for the life of my boyfriend. I mean, I don't know how much power Kanye West has, but he's not an average person. He's got to have a lot of money. And obviously he's got some friends in the White House. So we got some connections going on. And yeah, this guy that Kim's dating,
Pete Davidson,
he's kind of in trouble because that is all Kanye West can think about. And it's crazy. I love that Tool video. Yes, I love that Tool video too. That was like one of my favorite things. So here's Kanye, and he's got a video up right now of him talking, and I'm gonna listen to it. And hopefully I can have it loud enough where you can hear what he says. So we're just gonna play it. We don't know what it's gonna be. So if something explicit, she's my dictionary, then we will put it on pause immediately. But if you guys do hear something, we apologize. Oh, can we not hear it at all? Oh, sorry. We gotta have to start it over.
They want to.
Okay, here we go.
Yo, it's funny. I feel like people just want to see. They want to see somebody melt down. They want to see a dad, a father, a human being. They want to see what's going to happen right now. If I could be gaslit, if I could be pushed to a limit. We see now factually that I was demanding to see my children and bring them to Sunday service with me because...
I'm sorry, Adair. I'm happy that you can hear us now without buffering. I like Adair, so I'm just letting him know it's all good. All right, back to Crazy Kanye. So we're on his live or his Instagram right now. And just so you know, Kanye West really got into church. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So he was like doing all these weird church things, and his concerts were all about church, and it's weird. I'm telling you guys, there's something weird there. So we're going back.
That's, one of the places they get to be. Why do I have to even give an explanation? But the fact that I was praying online in a public format to see my children lets you know how diminished I have been as a father, that I could even get to that point. Because as I was leaving church and my kids wasn't there, I was like, why should I have to pray to see my children?
Okay.
Why?
Okay, I'm just going to state that if you act crazy and you do crazy things online, that, if people are afraid of what you're going to do to your children, it doesn't matter how rich you are. I mean, sometimes it does, but I guess they're not letting Kanye see his kids. But anyway, going back.
Because it's a narrative written about, I never wanted to even have to say richest black man of all time, but it's like we have to overcompensate in America for our position if we don't bow to the system that's been set for us, that's been set for all rappers and all ball players. We don't own our leagues, and they're going to keep playing with me. But eventually, not everybody going to keep playing like that.
Look at him. You can't see him, but she can.
Kim chose for our kids to be watched by other people. She wasn't with the kids. Her boyfriend is texting me pictures of him naked in bed talking about, I'm with your wife. I I thought she wasn't my wife. We went through a year and a half of divorce. I finally got the lawyer to hit the divorce. And why you calling her my wife then? Unless you're trying to gaslight, you being used as a pawn. And Kim is also. It's bigger than any of y'all think, bro. The whole indoctrination that's here at Kanye is bigger than y'all think. Ungodly organizations. But God got this and God got me, baby. And as far as like, oh, he crazy. Yo, that shit is just like, it's weak. It's just, it's like trying to match the shoes to the jacket. It's like too obvious, bro. Obviously, there's brilliance through that. And obviously, it'd be some baby mama stuff. On one end, it's like, I'm stalking this woman. But if I pop out at a game, then all of a sudden, Kim not texting me back. This baby mama 101. But I'm not having it. It's up. Like,
what is he talking
I
about?
have no idea.
And I want to, as a godly person, not even blame Kim in this situation, but you got to understand that people who are controlled and compressed try to control and compress other people. People that are free want to free other people. I've always been free. Always been me. And I'm those kids' daddy. And you're not going to muffle me, and you're not going to write me off as crazy. We can play fair, but I'm not going to stop using my voice. Before the game.
So,
Yo, it's funny. I feel like people
all right. So that was on Kanye West's Instagram, and I'm going to tell you right now that probably not is going to be up for another 24 hours. So if you're interested, go on his Instagram and check it out. He's also got some kind of piece of paper. What is this? No one wanted to tell me I was dead. Only people that would talk to me were in my head. See, this is some of his rap stuff. I feel already compromised that I have to justify my expression after 20 years of art that I have contributed to the planet. But I also see the need to make sure we as a species are allowed to feel anything. Men not allowed to cry, celebrities not allowed to cry. I will not explain this new piece, for the explanation destroys the mystery and magic of true love. Just craziness. Divorce feels like full-blown COVID. Divorce feels like your doctor don't know shit. Divorce feels like you're walking on glass. This is the stuff he has on his Instagram. I don't know. Like, like, part of me thinks that, like, he's talking about some real stuff, like celebrities are controlled. Maybe Kim is having his kids being watched by, nannies instead of him. But the fact of the matter is that he's acting crazy. Like, did you think that was crazy?
Yeah, you can't do stuff like that and expect nothing to come out of it,
And it's almost like he wants to put the blame for this divorce on Kim's new boyfriend. But I don't see, the thing about the Kardashians is that you don't really know how much of them is real or how much of them is fabricated, because I truly believe that these are a marketed product. So is Kim Kardashian who Kim Kardashian says she is? Maybe a little bit, but I don't know if we know the truth. I don't know if any of those people are real. I think that they're completely different than what we think. I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like it's when people get divorced, it shouldn't be like shared like that, Like,
You would, okay. Well, there's not much to know. We're not that interesting, I promise. But I think that celebrities in the United States, they have a certain amount of tie to politics and weird stuff. And I think that the government, and I know this sounds really crazy, but I think that the government as a whole recognizes how much propaganda is important to this country. And that, if you back these celebrities and you endorse them and they preach your message and people like them, they're going to like you. And I truly believe that. And you can see that in the Hillary election and the Biden election and the Obama election. These celebrities got different people to talk about them. I mean, Obama obviously was like a huge election because he was the first Black president. And a lot of people, including myself, really wanted him to do like awesome, because it was like a change for the United States. And he ended up getting a lot of Black celebrities to back him. And two of those biggest celebrities are Jay-Z and Beyonce. And they own Rock Nation. Jay-Z does. But I would have to say, in the hip-hop celebrity world, Jay-Z is probably one of the most important Black men that you could reach out to. And I really think that, Obama did. And for some reason, and Beyonce even sang at their whole presidential, the inauguration. Beyonce actually ended up singing at the inauguration. And what's crazy is Beyonce sang this song. It was At Last. Da, da, da. I don't know how to sing at all, but it was Etta James. And she sang an Etta James song, and Beyonce did not ask Etta James permission for this. Or maybe it wasn't Etta James. It was just a very famous song. And the woman, whoever it was, I'm pretty sure it was Etta James, she went off on Beyonce. She was like pissed that she sang that song. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I think that Kanye has probably seen a certain amount of corruption in Hollywood and a certain amount of gaslighting, I guess. But at the same time, I think that he is going off the deep end and he's threatening someone and he's saying all these things, and he thinks just because he has money that he's going to be able to get away with this. But that's just not how it is. Like, just because you're rich doesn't mean you don't have to keep your SHIT together. Hello, hostesses. Good evening, everyone from Southwest Michigan. Hello, Living History Mysteries. That's kind of a tongue twister. Say that 10 times, Bam Bam.
Living Histories Mysteries. That's a pretty cool name. I like it. I'm not saying it 10
She's
times.
not going to say it 10 times. I'll do it. Living History Mysteries. Living History Mysteries. Living History Mysteries. It's not twisting.
It's histories.
History. I always say things like all twisted because I really do think that my mind thinks so fast that my mouth can't keep up with it. And then I end up like screwing up what I'm saying. And I'm not saying I'm intelligent. I just say that my mind races really fast. Alley Cat, you're smart and pretty. Well, thank you. Did you see her look at me when I said that?
What?
You went like this. You were like, I'm going to rewind that and do it in slow motion because it was like the epitome of side eye. You were like,
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do that on
It was
purpose.
funny. It was funny. So, yeah, I don't know. The whole Kanye West situation is really interesting to me. And I think it's something that we should watch or pay attention to because I hate to say this, but I think there's more coming. And I just got a really bad reply, guys, getting creepy in the chat. I'm not going to say anything to that. But yeah, I think that's a really bizarre situation. And, I really liked Kanye up until that situation. I don't really have a lot of respect for somebody who stalks someone. and tries to like manipulate them with fear. That's just
it's not right.
no. And I think, you know, having pity for Kim isn't really needed because I feel like she can handle her own situation, but at the same time, I feel like she's in a very hard position because she's got these kids and she's trying to make, like, I really think that she's trying to make like it work, but at the same time, like, Kanye is really acting nuts and he's just saying crazy things. Like, I really wish you guys could go see that music video where he cuts that guy's head off and buries it. I mean, can you imagine you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And their ex gets pissed at you and makes a video of you getting your head chopped off and him driving around holding your head and burying you and having roses grow out of your head. It's like some horror movie type stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked the conversation about what the topic was today. I have a really weird feeling that we might have attracted some trolls with the hot topic, because that's not a typical topic we talk about here on this channel. I did talk about the Travis Scott situation at Astroworld, which I ended up watching more about that, and that was kind of a crazy.
Yeah, that was sad.
I saw a little bit more about that, and what's interesting with Travis Scott is he is dating Kylie Jenner, who is, tell me if that wasn't creepy. We just heard like something on the other side of the house pound or get knocked down, and there's nothing over there. Oh my God, no fighting. So Travis Scott is dating Kylie Jenner, and Kylie Jenner is Kim's little sister, who is a billionaire, by the way. And Travis Scott just had this concert called Astroworld. It was actually a festival. And I guess what's even crazier is it was ran by Rock Nation, which is owned by Jay-Z, who is Kanye's ex-best friend, because they were really good friends until he went to that concert and announced that Jay-Z was corrupt and had killers.
I heard it.
Oh, it could be heard over the stream. That was a loud knock. You heard it. Yeah, it was really, there's nothing over there too. That's the thing. Sometimes really bizarre, creepy stuff happens in this house, and it's really unexplainable because I think personally that we attract weird stuff. I don't know. Maybe it was a dog. Maybe I'm just talking out of but I hear weird stuff in this house all the time. I'll tell my husband, who's in the other room, and he'll just say I'm nuts. But so anyway, back to Travis Scott. So he throws this gigantic concert and all these people end up getting smashed, right? And I think it was 7 dead. I did a whole video about it, and maybe I can connect it to this thing, but it was really sad. I think I should do like a follow-up to that because that was kind of a crazy situation.
Did more come out about it since?
Yes.
Oh, really? I haven't.
Yeah. So there's just a lot more about that topic, and I feel like I rambled on so much today. But if you have any questions or you think that there is a topic that you would like to hear us talk about next week, we're actually going to talk about Annabelle, which is the what's that couple's name? Oh, stop it. You have to know. Oh my gosh. So she loves like the horror aesthetic, but she doesn't watch horror movies. I watch horror movies. She does not. So the series of movies that just came out that had to do with Annabelle.
I've seen Annabelle.
Yeah, but it's like a whole series of movies. We're going to look this up before I let you go, okay?
The Warrens.
Yes, the Warrens. But what's the name of the movies that they had?
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring series. So it was Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they did a lot of paranormal investigations, and one of their investigations was about Annabelle. And there was actually some movies that drummed up some like interest in it. And we want to talk about the Annabelle doll, because the Annabelle doll is not really that doll. It's something else. And I think that's a really cool topic to have next week. But if you want us to talk about another topic, or there's something that interests you, please just go on my regular channel and just post, you should talk about on this video, because all these comments, for some reason, they do not pop up when we post the video. So I'm going to look at what everybody said, and then let's see. It could be heard. Okay, I've heard a lot of stories of weird stuff like that in Detroit area, strangely enough. Trying to get my investigation team up your way this summer. Well, we should do a collaboration, Living Histories Mysteries. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know some places.
We know some very haunted places. So if you get up here, and I actually know a real live medium. It's true. I know someone who can talk to ghosts sometimes. I hope you both have a good evening. Thank you, Angie, for coming. And thank you, Living Histories Mysteries, for telling us the Warrens. And thank you guys for like coming in. If you could do me a favor, what is it called? Ring the bell, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. This stuff helps us keep the channel going. And just subscribe and like our channel. And I'll see you next week, next Sunday, always at, what time we come on? 7 o'clock. Sometimes we're late because of me, not her, but she'll catch up to me. Don't worry. Okay, so anyway, stay spooky and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Thicky Nicky.